Execution, our submarine will drop you off on the western edge of the island around 3 kilometers from shore. Malden has strongly secured its borders due to the visit. You will have to reach the mouth undetected using your SDV. Drop your SDV underwater to avoid detection in the mouth. Recoup before heading off. Second, there are 3 locations from which the general can be taken out as shown in the map below. Selecting the assault location is up to ground element. Third, General Gabriel's convoy consists of at least 3 vehicles. He is usually in an armored SUV. Fourth, after eliminating him, will have to exfil using your STV. So basically, you start up at drop point. You have to reach the mouth and supplies. There's an arsenal where you have to rearm, and there are 3 locations where you have to select and execute him. That's it. Additional things, there's arsenal at the supplies, so you can rearm there. Your short ranges won't work in underwater, only long range will work, so you can use your hand signals to signal stuff. And the convoy consists of two vehicles that gonna lead and scout the road before the main convoy moves in. So watch out for those. And that's it.
Okay, do we have a basic time of travel between this mined area and the mouth? How long will that swim take?
5 minutes at least. No, mined area is not that mined, so you can actually pass through and, come inside the mouth, it's fine.
I'll try and move. Come inside the mouth. Thanks, Brian.
Nice phrasing, yeah.
Right, so here's what we're gonna do. Alright, game face, guys. So here's what we're gonna do. Straight beeline off, yeah. I want Alpha in the lead, then HQ, then Bravo in the rear SVD. Once we read the mine, as soon as we reach like somewhere around the edge of the mouth, we're gonna drop our SDVs and swim all the way to supplies. At supplies, I want security to be pulled off by Bravo to the south first, while Alpha rearms, and once everyone's rearmed, I will see if there's enemies in supplies. One of you guys needs to be on how do I say it, on security. The other needs to start supplying. You'll get a limited arsenal, so pick up a weapon, pick up a suppressor and shit. Marksman and LMG guys, you already have the weapons that you have. They are not underwater weapons, so you'll have to depend on everyone else to support you while fighting. And as a we lost our knee.
Can I have a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
So there is this mouth, this water area, and the hills near it. If they have enemies on it, we are going to be so massacred.
Hello.
Yes, we are. But that is the mission. Super. do you have any other ingress, or do we have to go through the mouth basically?
Yeah, but it's high. There's no anything to look down, so chances are enemy won't be there.
Understood. High. So trust the military intel. You don't question. So yeah, right. We'll get the supplies. I don't think we can climb these heights. These are very cliffy. So we'll move on the southeastern edge. We'll try and avoid the town of Vigny, and we'll rotate northeast. Use these rocks for the cover. I am thinking to assault the convoy in sector 3 rather than going through. Like the only other way that we can go is maybe use the coastline and assault in sector 2. Sector 2 looks like a good place, this compound. If there's no enemies there, we can actually use that. But I think the better idea would be to use these cliffs on the northeastern edge of sector 3, basically. What do you guys think?
I'd say 2, because we can have some in the forest one side and some in the compound.
Yeah, and shoot each other dead. No thanks.
No, shoot on the road. It's not like.
No. My only issue with 2 is it's very open, because our egress to the west is super open, right? The other issue is we are between enemy forces. Kinda don't want that. At least in the sector 3 area, you've got enemies coming from one side rather than from everywhere.
You have to point out that if there are any enemies in the town of Vigny, wherever it is, then we're going to be pretty choked if we can't get around them fast enough.
Yeah, which is why we'll try and avoid them. If combat is inevitable, then we will try and take over Vigny. If not, I would strongly suggest just like going out of the mouth and going on the northern edge, like I've marked basically. Uh, and from then on, I think this cliff will give us enough cover, so people from Vigny or from Pasan cannot see. Um, then we'll make over to the northeastern edge of Sector 3, basically this cliff portion over here. We'll set up teams in an L-shaped ambush, and we'll move through basically. In terms of like the overarching plan, um, that's my idea. I want to go to 3. I'm not super sold on the idea to 2 because you know it's very surrounded. Plus the egress is not that great. So yeah, super hind. How are we gonna exfil? Same boats we have to use, or can we call in a chopper?
It's advised like use your SDVs to get out. But if you're completely surrounded and there's no way out, you have to call helicopter. But it's
So
recommended you use that, your SDVs.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
So we have to use the same
Expensive equipment.
Right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set up a proper L-shaped thing. Depending on the terrain, I want blue team Bravo. Sorry, that's how I've marked. My team is gonna be green, Alpha's gonna be red, Bravo's gonna be blue. I want blue to set up the base of fire, red to set up the assault team basically in an L shape, either like that or like that, depending on the cliff that you have. Stay low, stay very, very, fucking set up. Don't like, do anything stupid. I'll set up with my team and the marksman and everything at height point 344. I'll mark that as platoon base of fire. We will keep our eyes on Vigny and Passage and call out enemy movement. Remember, boys, stealth is the name of the game here. We don't want to get spotted. We don't want to get caught out. I would set my specialist at the kink of the road to place a mine, or maybe further down the road at this cliff area. We'll see how the area looks and then decide where to put what. But I want Bravo to set up the base of fire. Once the initial contact is dealt with and the camp and the convoy is, destroyed, blue team or sorry, not blue, Bravo, you guys, I want you to basically set up on the west, cover the town of Passange and Vigny with my team, and let green team cover the how do I say this? Go through and execute and confirm the target is dead and whatnot. You're then gonna try and extract back out on the same way on the northern edge. This time, however, I want to avoid going through the southern approach, which is why I suggest we drop our STV drop off a little further from the mouth and swim the rest of the distance. So we can then, during actual, use this tree line, go off on this cliff side, and then get out. Because there's not enough like road cover over here for us to get caught out. I want to use like this northern approach. If at all we do get surrounded and very caught out in a bad situation, Superhind, do we have any restrictions on where we can call the LZ?
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna mark a few. Gonna be the first point of exit basically. If not possible, I don't think you can land any helis on the northern side of the mount over here, or can you?
It's too steep, Avalar.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we're kind of spoiled, and the only other way is if we take over Vigny and set up like a LZ on the south side of Vigny, maybe. There's no other way. You know what? Fuck the LZs. I don't think we can do anything about it. Yeah, I think this area is the only kind of way where we can get out, but it's very open, and I'm not comfortable doing that. Yeah. Does anyone have like another plan in terms of going to like sector 2? Because the only way I see is maybe use the coast and then take over this compound and keep some guys on the compound while the others can come in from the front in an L shape, stop the vehicle or whatnot.
I think Sector 2 is too close to the city. Sector 3 is more high ground, so you can watch over it better.
Yeah, that's my idea as well. Two questions, Super. will the enemy have how do I say it? Is the armored SUVs like, are they armed? Like, will there be technicals and stuff, or is it like an unarmed convoy that will like exit and try and fight us?
It'll possibly try to get out while the armed section fights with you, while the VIP vehicle tries to escape.
Okay, cool. Right. In terms of like, actually, you know what? What about this compound over here?
Hang on,
Eastern side of-
I'll give you more details about the terrain. Like the one, there's trees here. Like it's like a ditch thing.
Yeah.
So this is a ravine thing, and
Yeah.
like this is lower ground, and this is lower ground. It concentrates here.
Yeah.
Same with this goes lower, and this is like hill thing. So there's
Yeah. Right. Right.
there's not much cover here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Cool.
Now, what about Sector 3?
yeah, Sector 3 is good. That's
No, I'm asking about the compound on the eastern side of Sector 3 that I've circled. Can we ambush there rather than on the cliffs where we're a little exposed to the town, or is it like a mission requirement that we ambush in the sector only?
Yeah, you can ambush from there. That's true.
Okay. Also, do we have an ETA on the convoy? What if we take too long to get to Sector 3 and the AI escapes? Like, is that a possibility? And do we have like a time frame?
No. But
No
if you
time
go
frame,
loud
okay.
much sooner, the AI might use helicopter.
Yike. Right, here's the ambush plan, man. We'll reach Sector 3, we'll decide if we want to use like the compound if possible or not. If we don't use the compound, we'll use the northeastern edge of Sector 3 around that pink over there. I want the mines to be placed first. Once the mine take out the first vehicle, I want all AT teams to open up on armed vehicles first. Destroy the armed vehicles. Machine gunners and other riflemen start peppering the HVT vehicles and unarmed vehicles in the meantime. That is going to be your ROE. In terms of movement to Sector 3, stay fucking low. Crouch crawl your entire way through if you need to. Don't engage any targets at all. Use your suppressors. Once we get the supplies, you will have weapons with suppressors. You don't need to do any stupid shit. Stealthy gets the job done really in this one. And be very careful of enemy presence. Call out targets and stuff like that, and maintain stealth. Any questions about the plan, or is everyone happy with it? Any questions, suggestions, issues?
Yeah. What's
Go
the
ahead.
civilian presence like?
I think there are civvies present. According to the briefing, they will try and meet their leader, who we're trying to kill. Yeah, basically, yeah. Kill zone is marked by ArmA there. That's where I want the mine placed, basically. Yeah, so civilians are there. Super. You said we can detain civilians. Is
Yeah.
there a possibility that civilians who have seen us will try and alert security forces?
Yeah, that's exactly what they're gonna do.
Understood. Are we allowed to kill them?
Yeah, if it's necessary, because you.
Absolutely.
They are
Right,
not
any
gonna-
civilian that spots you and tries to run away, cap him thrice in the head.
Geneva
have
Convention,
executed-
prepare to be
No,
ignored.
no. It's in the mission parameters. It's not a war crime if it's a government sanctioned crime, okay? Right.
What's the difference?
What's the difference? The difference is now you have a president signing on a paper saying.
Avi, just one quick question.
Hello.
Mate.
Yeah.
When we said at the start there was going to be 2 lead vehicles, are they going to be with the convoy, or are they going to be ahead of the convoy? Just
They're
because we're
gonna
going to be
be
plugged in.
ahead. They're gonna be ahead, a bit more ahead.
Good to know, good to
Okay,
know.
I had not seen that. Right. Oh, in that case, I don't think the mine is a good idea. Do we have like a pressure trigger mine or a triggered mine?
You have got like explosive charges.
Okay, so here's the thing. We'll place the mine. We won't blow the trigger on the first 2. Let them pass. Blow it on the third one, right? And then take care of the rest of the convoy, yeah?
Also, there's like 4 AP mines which you wanna place next to the road.
Okay, that's like, I feel fucking evil around here. Right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna mine both sides with AP mines. AP mine in the middle, or the charges in the middle. Actually, you know what? No. AP mines only on the eastern side. You guys stay on the western edge. Don't go on that side, right? AP mines on the eastern edge if they try and walk over it. 80 mine or satchel charge on the bend over there, right? That I've marked. 1 second. Satchel, AP mines. Yep, that is good. You're getting all this, aren't you, Azazel? Hello.
What? I'm the medic, dude.
Okay,
Are you talking to me?
is that Jeff? Is that Jeff?
No,
Who's
I'm
the
marksman. It
who's
should
the,
be
who's the
Ondra.
explosive fish?
Some
Ondra is
Ondra.
Me.
Yes. You are supposed to place AP mines where I've marked in that region, then place the satchel, and blow up the third vehicle. Okay. Okay. Again, ROE is once the mine goes, then everyone is free game. 80 guys target armed vehicles first, and the rest of you guys target the rest of the boys. Any identifiers, or how will we know that we have killed the target, Super? Or is it just like we blow everything up, one of them is the corpse, and we just get out of there?
SUV plus you can visually identify them later.
Okay, good shit.
Can
So
we?
yeah,
Can we?
yeah, we can.
Bloody
Definitely
messes.
can. Shredded cheese is still identifiable. Anyway,
DNA.
so yes, and that's the whole plan. We're gonna use the same egress as the ingress route. We're gonna use the same route and go on to the north side and go off the mouth basically. If that is not a viability, I'll want to retreat northeast, use this area to land an LZ, set up over somewhere in one of these houses or whatnot, and extract from there basically. Right, radios. I want Super Hind to be on 40. I want all the squad leaders on their long ranges on 40 as well, 40. Short range for platoon, which is my team, will be 4-1. Alpha will be short range 4-2. Bravo will be short range 4-3. Please do not deviate from these short ranges. These are always going to be the the radios that we use. Super, do we start inside the SDVs?
No, you're on the submarine. Yeah, and that's what I was about to say. Firstly, you cannot
Yeah.
use short ranges inside the SDVs or inside the water. So you can use your hand signals. You can only use long ranges. SDV also has long
Okay.
range, and you
Okay.
can use hand signals if you see enemies when they are diving.
Understood. Sorry, Zelados, please stop drawing on the map. One other thing that I just wanted to say, in terms of the SDVs, I think it's going to be a little bit fucky. Let's maintain a little distance. I want Alpha to lead, then HQ, then Bravo in the convoy of the SDVs, basically. Maintain a clear path. Alpha, you guys need to find a way across to the SDV drop-off. At the SDV drop-off, we'll drop off our
STVs.
yeah, drop off your SDVs and then move to the mounts, get supplies, and we'll make our way through. Any objections, questions, issues? Anyone doesn't like this, doesn't feel this is good? Any suggestions, anything at all?
Yeah, are we supposed to wait for the mines or satchel to blow up before we engage, or what?
Yeah, ideally that is how it should be. I want you to
Okay.
stay on the western and northern side and set up. You have entrenching tools? Yes. Do we have entrenching tools, Super, that we can
Yep,
set up?
everyone
to use,
has entrenching tools.
Amazing. Set up trenches, hide behind them. Set up foxholes, hide behind them. Jump in and execute the motherfuckers.
Super?
Yeah.
Are you really sure hand signals are the way to go underwater?
I mean, it's your call. You can do whatever you want. It's your mission.
I mean, you
Okay.
say
I
you
re-
can't speak
well,
underwater, so
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
you cannot
regular
speak
communication
underwater.
issues there.
Once we are underwater, I think long range and squad leaders taking care of their team leaders is the only way. I would suggest everyone to stick super close to each other in the water once we are at the actually, you know what, this sounds very bad. I think bad things are gonna happen and people don't know where to extract and where to drop off and shit. How are we gonna know where to go to the okay, this is scary. Right, I'm
Just
gonna make
get
a
in.
much shorter drop off area, so everyone drops off in like a similar region. Once you get to the SDV drop off, get out and swim all the way to the supplies area, right? We will RV at the supply area, okay?
Yeah.
Please, can I tell
Okay.
something you? Just
it.
little thing. That your L shape is wrong, I think. If you look at the map, orange is down the hill under the road. They going to see fucking nothing, mate.
Ah, shit. Right.
Look at it. Give them only on the second side of the road, if you know what I mean.
in the
Can
open,
you draw?
but I
Yes.
think they will probably
On
be...
the eastern side, you mean like over here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Make it L shape on the second side. Simple as that.
So like so.
Now behind
He means like this.
The first
Yes.
line remains same, yeah.
that guy which
Like so.
like that.
That.
Okay, yeah, cool. Can be done actually, north and east. That works, I suppose. We can have blue team on the northern, sorry, Bravo on the northern side, Alpha on the eastern edge, and yeah. Once that is done, Bravo, I want you to shift west and cover the town if possible. You know, once you have engaged. I don't have a very good feeling about this, and I apologize for talking about me. Yeah, sure. Any final questions, issues, any concerns at all? Once we get in, I want everyone to like hit up very quickly, get the radio checks done so we can get this underway.
Cool.
Quick question.
Go
Do
ahead.
we know of any military in Fierce in High Point 450? Just don't want to get shot in the ass.
Which way is 450 again? What?
East of Hill 3, point 3.
Super. Enemies here. Yes, no, maybe.
No.
Okay. Right. Pretty sure
Maybe.
the towns have enemies. Because, now, fuck you.
It
That's
would
like
I
some
don't-
go,
marks,
it's
man.
fine.
I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. Do you? Okay. Yo, listen, guys. You want to go Sector 2? No, that safe place looks much better than Sector 3.
It's
No,
okay
no,
unless
no,
you
no,
can
no.
do this.
This is okay.
But
We'll
there's
have
no
that
enemy,
time.
don't worry.
Or we
no
just
enemy,
wait
no
in the
enemy.
town lab. Yes,
Well, just
You know,
briefing for stick
you
with
know
it.
you will
bed.
have to.
Just stick with
Yeah.
it.
We will have to call the cruise missile, I'm telling you. But yeah, that's
Yeah, let's just push through, man. You will figure it out.
If we get shot at, not much of an issue, is it? It's just like shoot back and hope for the best and get out.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Anyway, let's do this. See y'all. This is very no win.
You're gonna die.
No.
Reassuring.
Good evening, boys.
Hello
what
there.
the.
Whoa.
Hello. Oh, we're on top of it.
Oh,
This is
big
fine.
submarine.
When we
Fine.
said submarine, I thought inside. Okay.
Let's set the radius.
Malfunctioning.
And we already have crashing guys.
Fate Max.
Alpha 412.
42, bro. Hey, 42.
check.
Мене чутно? Ти на мікрофоні працював.
41.
Raynor for 2 check.
Ready check.
43 перевірка.
Check.
False you heard?
False you heard?
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Just about, mate.
4-1 ready check.
Is anyone there?
Let's move my team.
Oh, that'll be fucking funny.
Is it the Sagi team?
Yeah.
This is Platoon HQ. Do you read? 40 ready check long range.
Alien,
sorry.
4 guys. 4 guys in one.
Let's kill it.
Okay, so
Bravo, are you on 40?
can I get the medic and
Run
the...
this
you
route.
have an AR?
Yes, Gil is AR. Gil,
Okay,
hello.
medic.
Yes.
Rifle man, citrus, you guys go. Right?
Red. Yeah.
Frequency
Do I go red?
Oh, you are what? You are
I'm AR.
right?
Gil, yeah, go ahead.
Alien stick.
Let's make you probably.
Sorry?
Can you
You are 18, so you're supposed to go with citrus.
with you?
You're with me, Red.
I can see some of you guys putting in briefer zone, but I have no briefer.
Can you not hear me?
Well, that'll be fun. That'll be fucking funny.
Frequency
I have to increase my volume.
4-3.
Ah, that's fine, man. I can hear you
Yeah, I'll
loud.
turn you up.
How do I put this diving mask on?
Mark, where have you took that briefer?
Okay, right, try that.
Kde jsi zebral tu masku?
Okay, can you hear me now better?
Máš taky na hubě.
Jo, ok,
Yeah,
ok,
yeah,
dobrý.
Bravo,
Vím, že některé nemají.
4-0 check. Are you on?
4-2 for the radio.
Right, I was on
For
4-3.
Alpha, yes.
Já ti mám zase.
4-3.
To bude funny.
Už jste někdy plavali, ty jo?
I hear
Jo?
you. I hear
Yep,
you.
loud and clear, mate. Loud and clear.
Já jsem to ještě nedělal, jak se to dělá, skočím do vody a on to dělá
Oh, hey,
všechno
so
za
the
mě.
masks.
No, no, má VZD.
To je však pojedem submarinama.
Jo, ty kapitán ze submarinu a...
Hey, Mark,
Je, Alien?
Mark
Rock,
and
am I sticking with you?
Raynor, you guys go red and
Yeah, sounds
you
good,
go
mate.
blue with me as well. Bender.
Alright.
Okay, let's go red.
I go red. Mark?
Yeah, you...
You red as well. You with citrus.
Okay, I go red. Wende?
Yeah.
No. Wendy, you go blue.
Blue. Okay.
Mark, you go
You're
red.
Okay.
When the blue.
Wait, who's the...
Okay.
You tell me.
Might
Brackets,
be.
man.
Brackets.
What are you, Priyansh?
I am A, yeah. I
You go
think.
blue
Ah,
with me then?
45s.
Dude, I went blue. Kill went red.
No,
Hey,
Gil,
Gil.
you're with me, my dude.
Go blue, I told you that.
Yes, there we go.
Nemám jistotu jako jejich plánu, ale jde.
Oh, we've got a lot of
Wait,
blue
so
teams.
is
Prováděl bych to
lightning...
jinak.
Hej, všichni chcípnou to štou úplně jedno.
Yeah, lightning, you're red.
Ale já ne, já jsem marksman, já budu střílet z dálky.
You with some blue?
Si věří svám se.
Right, all call signs. Here's what you're gonna do.
Who's the assistant rifleman?
Bravo, I want you to divide your guys on the STVs on the south side of the submarine. I repeat, south side. Alpha on the north side. I will be riding the eastern SVD.
Yeah, you do.
My guys, have copy?
Alpha to the north.
Right.
Alright, how many guys can
Bravo, load up on the southern STVs. Once both your guys are loaded up, let me know.
Alright, Red, you guys take the westmost SVD. We might have... okay.
I will just swim, okay.
Aliens, what's your
Yeah, and
frequency?
the blue,
Hey.
divide yourself into SVDs.
Hey, Raynor? No, is my mask on?
Yeah, whenever your feet touches the water, the mask goes on, so yeah.
What did you say?
It's the classic ArmA funky stuff, you know.
The westmost.
Gil,
So you can't hear
let's
anyone
take our own SVD.
Well, most likely, I don't know.
Yes, you go inside.
Most likely we don't die underwater.
Alright, now let's get moving. You guys are going in the northwest SUV, all four of you.
Так, чекай.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
This is red, we copy.
Alpha, do you copy? Alpha, do you copy?
Radio check for 2.
This is Reno from the red Alpha. Copy loud and clear.
Alpha, can you hear me?
Yep, sorry, copy.
Good call. Follow me.
Roger. Alpha red is loaded and ready to go whenever.
Alright guys, Alpha's leading. Follow the lead, the SVD in front of you. We are headed for the fucking beach.
Copy, copy.
if you guys can do navigate in correct course, for now we are headed. Okay, I can't even see my heading. We are flying blind, boys.
Is anyone there? Who are you? Who are you?
Red, do you copy?
Red copies.
Roger, this is
We
Fox.
are on. Yeah, we're on RP. Moving out now.
Right, let's keep moving.
Is anyone there? Who are you? Who are you?
Roger.
Nope, we've not got. Oh, you got suppressing. You get them both.
No. Apparently,
Call
we
it in.
shoot them from under the water.
Call it in
without
on long
being able
range.
to- Oh.
Hey, what's going on?
We got enemies in front.
Enemies on the dock. Enemies on the dock.
Alright, Alien,
What's up?
tell your guys to switch to dual purpose, swim under them and take him out. Who's that
Roger
guy
that.
behind him?
Hey,
Shoot them from
just
under the
need
water.
two guys,
That's
Pianch
Alpha,
and fucking Gil.
Yes.
You guys go ahead.
Hi guys.
How many guys do you see up ahead?
They're coming here.
At least
So,
two.
right, go up there and then take them out from under the water, okay?
This is not on the
Use dual purpose max, Go.
Alright. Oh, you are an AR, okay.
Yeah.
Who else? Bracket, you and Pianch, go.
Okay.
Yep, me and you.
Hey, marksman, take a shot for the go prone over here and
Yeah,
keep an
sure.
eye on these two guys. Jeff, take aim on both those guys.
We do have someone else in front of us, so.
Vendor, I'm suppressed.
Malfunctioning.
Okay, it's like.
All three of you have suppressors, thankfully.
Yo, Raynor. Raynor? You there?
Yep.
Are we holding here?
Yeah, I am able to hear you.
Yep, good.
Hey, Alien, tell everyone else in your team to hold fire and give me a check on 40 once you're up, yeah?
Roger.
Alpha, hold fire. Everybody who's not in the water, hold fire.
Radio check on 40
There's a
left.
boat. 2 second jets.
Good check, Alpha. HQ, your message.
This is SQ, go ahead.
We have encountered a small patrol on the cache supply location. We're trying to pick him out. Alpha and Platoon are here. I have no comms with Bravo. I think they're making their way up to the supplies now. We'll regroup and then move on to the rest of the objective. Hard copy.
SQ copy. Also, there's explosive expert didn't have the supplies, like he was killed, so I have put another explosive bag near the supplies.
Thank you, HQ. I'll let my explosive specialist know.
So use Ace Arsenal to access the arsenal.
Understood.
targets down, Vilas.
Alpha, go, secure the,
Alpha,
secure
get back into the water, let's go to the supplies.
Alpha back in.
To pray supply.
Alpha, can you let Bravo know that they need to go on 40 on long range and contact me?
They are at supply location, Madhu.
No, tell them to get on 40 on the radio. Also, Alpha, spread more to the south and set up a security perimeter. Bravo and Platoon, resupply first.
Guys, go up like 5 units, set up a perimeter while the rest of you guys pick up the ammo.
Platoon resupply. Alpha, set up security to the south.
Go.
Alpha, let your guys know to switch to 30 round tracer magazines and fire overland.
Alien, do you want red as well or just...
No, just stay here while Bravo resupplies. After that, you guys go, okay?
Roger.
Also, Citrus, as soon as you guys are resupplied, switch with low, okay?
Roger, okay.
Bravo,
Hey, red pull back, red pull back and resupply.
Copy that.
Pull back and resupply. Switch to...
M4A1 серии, зброї серії M4A1.
Já to nepoberu. Vemu ti demoliční blok.
А, у нас тут дається тільки хедер, гаразд, беремо тоді те, що є.
Nevěděl jsem mi to. Ale tak jo, maptuly, to není potřeba.
Форму не міняємо, жилет потрібен, напевно, для того, щоб не дихати під водою. А, ми, в принципі, можемо забрати. Тоді збережіть тоді те, що є, а потім тоді змітьте.
Say again?
I can't open the arsenal flag, it's not.
Прийняли, збережіть попередню.
Ace interact and then try.
Тут неможливо.
Oh yeah.
Неможливо зберегти комплект.
Комплект, все,
Different arsenal from what I usually use. Or, no, it's the same GUI, it's tiny.
Ready, you need something?
Platoon
No,
team,
we're good.
once you're resupplied, we'll take security on the
We're
south.
good.
Ну, у меня не
Bravo,
работает.
let us know once your resupply is done.
You need to use this as well, guys.
We are also...
Как использовать его? У меня он не юзается.
Windows, там нажимаешь взаимодействие,
А.
Воно всякі вшавлікнуло, або зустав там го.
Кіберготов. Вшавлікнув.
Якщо готов, відходь до скелі і дивись, прикривай.
А взамен что-то надеть или как?
Так, жилети міняємо, уніформи міняємо, все можна.
А как, под свой выбор просто?
Та тут тільки один не вибор.
А, понял.
SQ copy.
When you're resupplied.
Citrus, how you guys looking?
Second. We'll take...
Alpha, start resupplying your guys by fire team. Bravo, set up security on the south now and relieve Alpha.
Status, Citrus.
Bravo, do you read me on long range 40?
Shade, щось хочуть від тебе.
Та зараз споряджаюсь.
Okay. Red, you guys good? Alpha, red, you guys good?
Mark was.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Everyone remember to take
back off when
suppressors.
you're
done.
Everyone take suppressors on your weapon. Hey, Shade. Shade.
No
Give me
suppressor?
radio check on 40. Once you're
No,
done.
wait, which are we switching rifles?
Check.
Yeah, good check. So once you guys are set up, I want you to go to the south and set up security,
Yeah.
okay? And everyone takes suppressor. Everyone takes suppressor.
Гаразд.
Ну, у меня ж по идее.
Red, make sure
Cannot
you're good on
reiterate this
max,
enough. Everyone take suppressors.
I need to switch my weapon. I wasn't aware we're switching.
Platoon team, once you're resupplied
Dobra,
on me,
to
set up
jest
on the south side, providing security
Co?
for the rest.
Kolik je frekvence?
42 pro nás.
Passing up, I guess.
Ne, sorry.
Hold on.
Well, that's starting to get interesting.
Can I go resupply?
What was he doing? God damn.
Прийняв двоє сюди.
Kurva ní tlačítka, vole.
Need to get more
I
mags.
don't think your radio is working right
Yeah, it's back. Yeah.
Radio checking for 2.
now. Yeah,
Yeah, loud and clear. Cool. Radio check. Blue switch with red, start resupplying. Right, let's go. Lightning, get a helmet too.
Je rychle hodím brief, jo.
Bravo, this is platoon message.
Do oblasti mezi
Bravo.
máš naházet antipersonálky.
Go
na cestě
to
máš
Bravo
mít
observation
normální
marker north of Whitney. Check map. Set up over there and
Odpaluješ
cover
třetí
Whitney.
vehikl,
Do not
tam pojede.
engage.
Pojedou dva.
Start marking targets if you see any.
Jako-
Go to observation, hold fire
pojedou
and
dva
hide.
vepředu,
Copy.
prostě skauti a pak by měli...
Copy, check and on fire.
Я прийняв.
Kolega.
Ти уніформу не взяв.
Hi, Mark. Hold
Да?
Нормально,
Секунду.
Beru ti když tak
Prý-
dva
prý-
demoliční bloky, jestli chceš víc, tak si řekni.
Mám jich 7.
Já se tam ještě když tak stavím, jestli tam něco můžu zabrat, jo?
Бачу, добре, червоні.
Готовий.
Alpha ET on your resupply.
Де у нас варкас?
Lightning, do you not have a
Це
helmet?
є. Починаємо
Well,
рух червоні. За мною
Helmet.
синій позаду
I
тримайтесь.
don't see a helmet in it.
sorry.
Yeah, check.
За мною йде варкас, потім бармалей.
Alpha ET on your resupply.
Bravo, start
Red, you
move
guys
in
got a max and everything?
position.
Suppressors?
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Go to
we
Bravo
have
observation.
suppressors.
Recon
Don't worry.
the town of Whitney. Do not fire, okay? Stealth.
Почему медленно двигается?
Я сам за себе ходіть,
Нагору
нічого.
спиною, да.
Bravo,
Тебе
copy, kill all civil and stay.
Jenom
What?
10.
Fuck no.
No, sorry.
Hide and observe.
Okay.
Alpha ET.
I should be good. Shouldn't need too many mags, right? I've only got 10, so.
Yeah, I got 10 also.
Yeah, we got some spare.
I know that.
And the launcher is okay, I guess. I've never used it, but it should be fine.
These are easy.
I see that only Markwell has RSG and whoever, yeah, and Kutu should have RPG.
Yep, I have it.
I'm on it.
Bravo is set up like an observation position north of Whitney. I want you to take your guys over to Alpha observation position on the northeast. You see that?
Roger that. Yes.
Okay. Go.
Alright.
Can you guys all check your radio? Because I think you might have lost your radio channels. Check.
Yeah.
On,
Red,
on
check your
did you
radio
pick up
channel. Go to.
explosives?
Everyone,
Yes,
give me a radio
I
channel.
think you might have lost your radio.
Mark, check.
Raynor, check.
Heard.
Скинула срать.
Radio check, 40.
We're going to observe
Heard.
Whitney from Bravo.
Radio check.
Yep, heard.
Hi, ArmA.
All good.
Good, thank you.
Oh yeah, this is a very deep find.
Alien, you want us to take point? Sure. Yeah, just gonna wait for Blue to get all set up. Roger.
Hey, Gil, can you give me a radio check?
40 radio check.
Roger, yeah.
Ústavik, co jsem tu hned?
Bravo, report when you are at observation position.
Bravo,
Kutu going to take a piss, so just a few minutes.
This is platoon, by the way. We're coming behind you, Bravo. Alpha will move to
Are we
Alpha
allowed to
observation
short
marker,
range for communication between us?
and you will cover the town. How copy?
Yeah, but I would prefer you not because it'll clutter up the comms. So just, we'll probably be close enough anyway.
Yeah.
Just see
Alpha
Difference,
ETA on your movement.
Yeah, I'm we all get short range, and that's what we use to hit full stop.
Yeah.
Like if there's something
Alpha,
you see,
this is
call on
Platoon.
radio.
ETA on
If
your
you're asking
Yeah,
a
movement.
all
question,
that
call
stuff.
on radio.
Yeah, the major stuff, yeah, but for normal chatter, just use.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay,
You guys
Kuru,
all
give
good,
me
right?
a radio check on 4-2. Make sure your radio's checked.
Okay, heard you.
Bad weather today then.
What?
Bad weather today then.
You are
Alpha,
broken.
this is
for me.
command.
Sorry. Bad connection. I said bad weather
You
today
guys all
then.
good?
Broken comms for broken grenade, eh?
I have no idea. Sorry.
Radio check 42.
I hear you.
4-2 is okay.
Radio check 42.
Okay, Gil, I hear you.
Vendor.
Now you are talking
about
about...
4 check.
You guys are all good, right?
It is Bravo.
Alright.
Alpha, listen up.
Nothing
We are
sounded
moving
clear?
behind Bravo setup at Bravo observation 1. We'll move behind them as stealthily as possible and set up at Alpha observation 2.
Understood. If you need to move
Red
southwest
point,
or
we will
southeast to get better eyes on
Copy,
town,
copy.
move
Red
and
column on
update
me.
your location. How copy?
Good.
Alright, let's go, Blue.
God, this is Steve.
Hey,
I'll be the last man. Let's go.
Alpha.
Yeah.
Why is he not on the long range? I've been asking him for 5 fucking minutes. Alien, give me a check on 40 again.
Fucking help me. My channel got fucked up. Sorry.
Holy shit, this is steep as.
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
Good
You
check,
know,
Alpha. I want
the
you
way
to
we
move
do
to
it,
observation
there's
to
a really,
marker
really
right
steep
now.
hill. Use
I move as
use action
fast
1
as
on the
possible and
scanner.
as stealthily as possible, Alpha.
Roger. Use the what, sorry?
You walk 6 and let me snake.
I never thought of us as mountain goats.
It is Bravo. We see infant police mate.
Does anyone also pick the 40 on their short range? That Ukrainian guy speaks very funny.
Red marker, it is very close position.
STV was scary.
Understood. Hold fire. If they engage, fire back. Okay.
Status go, air is still working.
I am fat. Fuck off.
We must fire if they fire. No, that.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Return fire.
Okay, red, adjust east and do not okay, red up.
Sorry, I'm shutting out of the way.
Yeah, it's
I was glitching out the legs. Oh, good.
Guten Tag.
Ale stačí, že jsou tu, vole, dva jazyky.
Red want to reach level ground.
Tři už tu jsou, kdyby tu začali mluvit mezi sebou.
Coordinate Vigny. I want you to hook north to observation 2 right away.
Čeština, angličtina.
No a
Jsem tady slyšel.
potom to jsou ještě Indové a Ukrajinci.
Jo, no, tak Ukrajinci.
Close south of Bravo, we'll stick to north as much as possible.
Roger, copy. Okay, red column, proper column on me. We have to crouch as soon as we crest the hill. Proper column, let's make a column first.
Oh, absolutely. Nice.
Okay. Cool. We have enemy contacts to the south. That's not.
Yo, I do not like this.
Stay back, bro, stay back.
God, I'm stuck in a tree. Oh. Good. Look around.
Yeah, you're supposed to go.
I don't see a way up.
Um,
I don't see a way up around
I'm
the
coming
rocks
behind you
really,
from the
so Oh, there is one. Blue, hold. Over this rock. Come over this rock.
Here's a discussion.
It is Bravo, we see enemy.
And I can't go up.
No.
Oi. Well, shit. Well, let's take another way around. Fuck this shit.
Don't touch me.
My guys will take care of the gendarme.
Blue will lead now.
Don't be afraid of the lightning.
Yes, very bad idea.
Bravo, I want you. Do you have eyes on the
the
gendarme?
inside
Yes.
southwest.
Police in town. You have eyes on?
Yes, we.
Yeah. Focus fire on
Are we
them.
going crouch?
I will tell them
I suppose so.
to engage if required.
As soon as we cross Bravo.
Guys, there's police.
So, how does it look with our CO?
Oh, by the way, if you see to our south, we've got enemies.
Right, coming.
Citrus, you okay?
I hope so.
He's coming.
Where did they go? Holy shit.
Come on.
That's been one hell of a slide you took.
Yeah, I tried to hook around two sides.
You are like pioneer.
Yeah.
Exploring a new ways.
Oh, contacts on the right flank.
Yeah.
3 o'clock.
Don't engage.
Hey, we got him covered. We got 2 squads looking at him. Don't worry, keep moving.
Copy that.
Alien, what do you want us, bro?
Alpha, once you reach the tree cover on the north, halfway through to observation 2, let us know. I'll ask Bravo to come to you.
Is that enemy? That's enemy patrol, right?
Alpha, do you copy?
Yeah, that's enemy patrol.
Go down.
That's definitely enemy patrol.
Ondra, máš ho na 9.
Stand by, we have enemy patrol in front of us. We are prone now.
Oh, enemies, southeast close, guys, southeast.
Yeah.
Get to the rock.
Just hold down.
Understood.
At this point,
On
they're
right, Jeff, continue looking south to the gendarme forces. Let the patrol go to the east, don't worry about it. Coming behind.
There's guys next to the SUV, they won't.
Holy shit, is everyone over here? Fuck me.
Yeah.
With caution.
You guys need to move.
We got held up here. Okay, red moving.
Can you give us a radio chat, mate?
Copy that. Mark, we're moving.
Crossing.
Bravo, this is platoon. Can you move to observation 2 marker without getting spotted from the north?
Crossing over.
Same cover. Okay, Alpha Red's moving to OBS 2.
Keep moving, we need to make the fast time.
Without getting spotted from the north, okay? Alpha is moving there as well.
Come back here. Not to kill. Behind.
Alpha Red to your right.
To our left.
To our right. To your right.
Vidno szólni.
What the fuck? Yeah, they're crossing behind us from the north.
Oh, okay. Where? Oh, fuck. Alright.
Blue for one, we're moving to the objective. Fall behind fucking red, I guess. Keep moving, I'll be the last one. Keep going.
Enemies close to the east. On the road, I think.
Roger, east.
Might have been a tree, never mind.
Luca.
Okay, let's
Are we
crash
missing
over.
someone?
Nah, we're on. 5 right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just 4 reds and then there's, oh, I see.
Yeah.
Council last.
Okay. Let's crouch over this hill. Let's not
Alpha
press it
Citrus.
yet.
We are almost
Blue,
there.
red is holding below to crest.
Understood. Bravo, Citra.
Let's spread out here a little bit.
What's the situation there?
Bravo.
There's a crest on the hill. You might want to poke
Okay.
your head.
Roger, blue will take green. Point.
Let's just keep the short range clear for teal and SL.
Ironic, Priyansh.
I mean,
Right, we're not expecting any contact, so I won't be forming a line here. Should be good, stealthy. Let's go.
Roger.
Let's keep going. Blue.
blue we are moving.
Okay, red, blue, blue will lead, red will follow.
Stick to the rocks.
Let's go, I'll bring the rear, you guys start moving.
I've got eyes on objective OBS too.
Looks clear.
Alright, Alpha, we have reached OBS 2, it's clear. Set up a perimeter around the so-called compound we have here.
The church, yeah, copy.
Alpha, let me know when you're set at observation 2.
We are set at
Roger, red will take the east.
Understood. Do you have eyes on the enemy power to your southwest from where you are? Blue control tower.
Covering to the north.
Negative, might have to take a look.
Red, let's
That's
take the
relatively
eastern side.
flat ground here.
Watching continue moving a little south along that fifth line, you will see a tower.
Roger that.
It is Bravo, continue moving observer 2.
Alpha, stay set
Copy,
around.
Bravo.
Spread out here. Red, spread out here.
Venti.
Facing south to north.
Stay
and
set
east.
around compound. I'll call you if
Okay, Kuru, move to my right. To the other side, to the south.
HQ approximate position of that tower.
Marked as P40 Infantry 1, if I'm not wrong.
Got eyes on it, shack.
Yeah, how many infantry do you see there, enemy?
One inside, one outside. Never mind, it's actually a tower.
Can you update
Negative,
your
I see
exact
three guys.
location on the map? I'll come to you.
Repeat that.
Exact location marker on the map, I'm coming to you.
Oh, we are exactly on observation 2.
On our way.
Hello, I support you.
Okay.
No, not you, shut up. The rain is a nice touch though.
Why can I not see you, Pingo?
I'm here, behind
Where?
the church.
Oh,
Behind the church.
why are you this loud?
Sorry, I was yelling.
No, you never yell. I don't think you can. It's nice weather.
Bravo, let me know when you're at observation 2.
We got Bravo to our west, northwest. Copy.
Bravo's at observation 2. With Alpha.
Understood, Alpha. If you can use the eastern approach and go to the platoon BOF marker Once we have engaged and taken care of the tower contacts, can you do that?
Alpha can do that. Alright, Alpha will be moving in under 60 seconds.
Alright, Alpha will be moving to platoon base of fire. Same as before, Blue will take lead, Red will follow.
in position.
Alright, Blue on me.
What you must do, priority target?
Bravo, stay in observation 2 and cover south and west. Platoon is going to engage enemy tower and Alpha is going to move to platoon BLF. I want you to hold rear security, okay?
Okay, Bravo, control south and west.
Red, start following.
Platoon
Start
B
moving up, I'll bring the rear.
got
I'll
at
be the
least
last
one
guy.
squad in the north town and approximately platoon sized element in the main town of Sarge and also enemy QRF.
Good copy, Alpha.
I might have spotted an enemy technical to the southern end of the town, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, good copy on all Alpha. Let us know when you're set at platoon view.
Roger that.
Also keep an eye on the eastern edge at Iptitia's high point at 450 that Bracken mentioned.
Understood. Orders after we reach platoon base of fire?
Cover west.
Copy that.
Hey guys, try and keep eyes to our southeast and east. Copy.
Some gunshot from west.
Bravo, this is platoon. Move to platoon base of fire with Alpha. Go, go, go. Tower is clear.
Alright boys, Bravo is regrouping with us.
Repeat.
Go to platoon BOS marker and link up with Alpha.
Medic, you shouldn't be at
Alpha, is your vehicle for your use?
Read this. Citrus? Once you get to the platoon base of 5, watch southeast, Blue will watch over the town. Copy.
Alpha, I'm sending Bravo to your position as well.
The copies. Alpha is set up at platoon base of fire.
Understood. Keep looking west and
Okay,
south
let's
from
move
where
left.
you are.
Go down below.
Roger.
Hey there. What's up, Bingo? Yeah, I was keeping my volume a little bit up.
I still hear a vehicle to
Let's
the
set up around
Can
this
anyone
rock
know,
and the
tell
one
me
next
what
to
that
it.
is?
Watching the road.
Trying to get eyes on.
Bravo, do you
You
hear
guys
that
can go on
vehicle?
that road.
Attack, it is
And
civil.
the rest of us east area.
Alpha, apparently there is a vehicle to our east. You guys have visual or audio on it?
If he spots you, kill him.
I have vision on an enemy 400 meters to the town north west.
Copy. Yeah, so far the intel we have is in the northern town of Wigny we have at least one squad or more, and in the main town we might have a platoon level fighting force,
It is
multiple
Bravo, you
technicals
must
and
kill or we
QRF.
only occupy, capture and move.
Capture and move. Alpha, this is Platoon. We're making our way over to you.
Alpha copies, we've got eyes on you.
Also, there's a ton of enemies on the northeastern power lines from the town. There's a large concentration of them that I think we need to take out as soon as we start the ambush.
Roger.
Not you, that's something that we will do. Anyway, Alpha, actually, scratch last. Bravo, are you at Platoon BOS? Alpha, since Bravo is already here, I want you to move to the kill zone and start setting up your firing positions. How copy?
Alpha copies. Alright, Alpha,
Bravo,
regroup
move with Alpha
where we initially
to
split
the kill zone. Set up firing positions as you please.
Let's regroup. Fall back.
Bravo, not copy. What kill zone?
Kill zone marked
Is
as
he okay?
minefield satchel
I think he's AFK again.
south
Platoon, are you
of
AFK again?
BOS. Link
I
with
mean,
Alpha and set up
obviously
kill
not.
zones.
Markwood, let's go.
Yeah. Kutu is 3 minutes.
Yeah,
late.
Alpha,
I think he's
stay
AFK.
there. Alright, Alpha, we're setting up on our kill zone right now. If you got any ideas on how to set up properly here, I'm all ears right now.
Yeah, barely have any cover over there. Though.
That
We're
is
next
what
to
I
it.
We are
noticed.
right.
Yeah.
So we'll have to trench.
We need a
trench-
good place to line up the AT.
Trench
Okay, I'm
everything.
back.
I guess
We'll have to
either we
dig
do
like
that
that.
or we set up on the other side of the road from where we planned.
It's downhill though, so
Yeah.
we'll be right up next to the explosions if we have to.
Alright, we need a
I guess
left
that
to
is
back
okay.
it
We'll
up.
just have to dig a lot.
Go on this.
You know, actually we can...
Alien, have we got Bravo to our northeast?
Probably. Yes, it is.
Yeah, that is.
Sorry, no.
Thanks.
Do you see those
Yeah.
rocks in front of us? Between those two
Yeah.
rocks? We could probably set up a kill zone southwest of
It is
where we
Bravo
were
in
when the road is approaching.
position.
But that is, isn't that the main
Understood. Coordinate your attack with Alpha. Set up kill zone. Alpha, link up with Bravo. Tell him your plans.
Podívej na.
Mám tam chybí alkohol.
Platoon is looking down the road. We'll
No,
let you know
no.
when
We
convoy
can't-
is coming in.
This whole thing will be a blind spot for us. But yeah, we can engage over
We're gonna
here.
get eyes out
Yeah,
to
that's
the
my plan.
southwest
We
just to
can
make sure we're not
engage
gonna get flanked.
over here.
Yeah, but
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know, dude, tell me.
Not
HQ,
very
this is Platoon.
I don't-
We have
I don't
set up
like
a
that.
kill zone and
compared
I
to
would
right
say
now.
just dig up a lot
We have
and just
large
really
enemy
spread out over
presence in
the
the town of
line.
La Passage. Police
The
forces
cover is
is being
very minimal and if you
Um,
have to return, like, you have to cross a lot
we
of
are
people.
ready for the ambush right now. We're waiting
I
for
didn't
the
How
fucking
about
general
the-
vehicles to start rolling through.
Alpha. Behind where? This is actually Bravo's place. We're supposed
Yeah.
to be
No,
longer.
so
Which one? Yeah, that is my plan, but that's
Those
the
rocks are
behind that, far away. We can.
No,
go
that's
down
too
here.
far away.
this way.
Cluster fucking coming.
It's too far away, man.
Mně to připomíná, jak prostě u nás
Jenom
vždycky takhle vytáhnou daleko, hele.
Přesně tak.
Jako
Yeah,
si
you're at
vyspali
the
vedle sebe.
A čumí přesně, ty vole, na to. Třeba já nevím, lítá firework nebo něco.
Where we're supposed to set up the ambush.
Barely.
Yeah, it's too
Guys,
front,
if you
isn't it?
have visual, there is a rock formation that's between the roads, where it found it like inside the U shape. There's a quite a good position.
Hey,
to
guys.
set up
Rock,
the
paper,
ambush
scissors.
just down the road. But that kind of changes up the
Can-
plans a
can
little
we-
bit.
I don't know how to do it in ArmA,
You know
but
what, do
okay.
whatever it is you can do to kill the guy and coordinate with Bravo. I guess
But we can do.
I have given you my
Do we
I
have
should
now?
go.
I should go. No, so się na command.
Tak
He suddenly changed to Commander Shepard.
Let's go.
I should go.
Oh, where?
Alpha, Bravo, you need to coordinate amongst yourself and set up the ambush the best that you want. I'm giving you for you it.
We are waiting on orders, comrade.
Work with them and let them know where you can place the mines and everything.
If I don't have a good line of AT, then I'm not going to take out any vehicles.
These should be in red. Some rocks to our southwest, that would be really quite good.
5 minutes to ambush. You need to
Yeah,
work
you kind of
quickly,
always
guys.
need a high point so we can aim down.
Alien, hold on.
Could you get up on these rocks behind us and just stay low and pop up at the last
You
minute?
might not be able to do the AP mines thing.
Venda doesn't give a shizer.
In that area.
Yeah, can you climb?
Yeah, so
there we
you
go.
can place the satchels here on the main road.
Try it, but keep your eyes out,
Okay,
don't
come
get
with
shot.
me. I guess.
That's a good spot. That's a good spot.
Alien, I'll go and set up the satchels here.
What's your real life, mate?
Go. Alright, Alpha with Bunker.
Can I get someone with a rangefinder on my position?
Let's go.
Nobody got a rangefinder.
So we're just to judge the distance.
Yeah, we have only binos.
And your red is staying here.
Alpha.
Can anyone get a good estimation from here to the curve of the road?
Hey, red? Citrus?
Yeah, I am setting up the charge.
Yeah, the rest of the red, what the fuck are they doing, man?
Yo, Renner. Guys,
That's
get a rough
the duo,
estimation.
yes, I'm with
Also,
Bunker.
be advised, once we see the
I'm
convoy
really
on the
upset right now.
southern
Maybe-
edge of town, everyone needs to go prone, hide from the convoy,
100
engage
meters,
only when they're at the bend.
Let me check. I'll try to use little bit ArmA cheat. No, it's not working here. Shit.
Alpha, Bravo, ETA on setting up
I tried that shift click on map, so nah, didn't work.
I think it'll be 100 meters, yeah.
Yeah, about 100 meters.
150 maybe.
I've never used this AT, so I've never seen it work.
Oh, that's pretty easy.
Yeah, the RPGs, these ones are quite easy.
Basic range is
Use points
100
set
meters.
100 or 0.
And range up.
Alpha, do make sure we have good sight lines of the road. We do not make sure there are no blind spots or anything like that.
This is gonna be so fun.
Yeah.
After we launch them. See when we get ready with the launchers, we're gonna need to make sure we're not too close in case we hit each other with the back blast.
Of course.
I don't know how big the things are in these guns, these launchers, but I know it can be pretty big.
Okay, you two have launchers and Marquardt has a launcher. That's about it.
Okay.
I am the rifleman and from the red,
I think
not quite sure what Citrus is.
Hey.
my...
Oh wait, let me take a screenshot. Thank you.
Hi, Shade.
What is the most funniest thing? He has literally grenade launcher basically. Because he has the shrapnel one.
Yeah, I have to wait that they will disembark and then I can shoot.
I've got trains in Grenadier, so I can shoot 40 mil grenades from my rifle in my unit hops. Swag. you just, if you see like a small cluster of enemies, just point, shoot, and they're gone.
Hey yo,
Just
you guys doing good?
Yep, we're
Alright.
keeping busy.
I'm with the sniper boy over there. We're gonna start taking care of these static technicals and MGs that are looking on top of the hill as soon as you start engaging. That is Alpha to the southeast, yes?
Yep.
And Bravo is like in the undergrowth right there to the south, yeah?
Suppose so.
Avalanche, do you have a rangefinder?
Yeah.
Down here.
No, I don't.
You do? Okay.
I don't.
Where's the rest of red?
No one has it, that's great.
It's fine. It's fine.
They have no insignia, so I do not see anything.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Right, guys. Pluto man, we need to space out a bit so we don't hit each other in the back.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Convoy's on its way. Convoy's out of
Like,
town.
just
Everyone,
over here
stay
is
firm.
good.
Stay firm.
Okay, here is Bravo.
Yeah,
I can see the UCAS guys.
We are moving up
Good
now.
copy, Citrus, can you, I can't actually run back to them, can you ring them?
Okay, I'll go.
Get with you? Alright.
All call signs, all call signs.
Vehicles headed
Convoy
on
is
the
on
road
its way
to
now.
our southwest. Looks like the lead of the convoy.
We are quite
Roger that.
we're quite on ice here, so I
Prioritize
I would go a bit lower because we are directly on ice for the scout car.
Yeah, so you're probably in like at the wheels. If you're gonna stand right here, you're probably best over the ledge. You're not near the
Red, start shooting as soon as the fire blows.
Passing now, let them pass.
Remember, security vehicle will first. Two of those
Stay
vehicles
hidden,
do
let the
not fire
security
on them.
convoy pass.
Do we wait till they stop?
It's going from the down or uphill.
HQ, this is platoon. We see the security convoy moving to Passage. We're gonna let them pass and then ambush the main convoy. How copy?
Copy. Mark was, where is the rest?
HQ, do you copy?
HQ copy. Where are the others? Up this hill? Okay.
Everyone, hide. No need to engage these first two. Let them go, let them
Can
go.
you come down and move?
Alright, do everybody go broad behind the trenches. We do not need to expose ourselves. I'll be the only guy poking up.
Just so you know, there's a line of trench behind you guys as well.
Right, I would rather not have you stay on top of the hill because, yeah, there's no way. You'll have to run around and come back down. Just stay down here, you have good eyes on the road from here. So.
It is Bravo, we must kill a general, or we must occupy.
Kill general.
Red, can you hear
This
me?
convoy, vehicles
saying
coming
let's-
now, let them go. Do not engage.
Let's go down the hill a
Convoy,
little
kill
bit. Let's not stay on top of the rocks.
So
Because-
disposition of
Scout car! Get down, get down.
Scout vehicles up. Hey, do not engage.
Do not engage. It's scout.
Hold fire.
Yeah, it was misclicked.
Hey, get down, Red, get down a little bit. You don't have to stand up.
Alien, the trigger guy is with you, okay? With the explosives.
Roger that.
Scout car is passing by, but I hear shooting.
Who's engaging?
It is I.
It is I.
Both vehicles have passed. They're going up the road.
Hold. Do not engage the first convoy. What the fuck?
First convoy
Shit.
disembarking.
Yeah, disembark.
Scout car has disembarked.
Dismount from the second vehicle.
My god.
Bravo
idiots?
is,
Fucking
blue is
hell.
engaging.
With me, east, move east.
Engage and kill the enemies.
I kind of needed you here right now, but
Red is already set up on these rocks where we were. So, I guess it'll be dangerous for him.
Roger that.
Never mind, we have good eyes on you. We can cover the retreat if need be.
Alpha, what the fuck was that?
No fucking idea, they just not good. Shots were from us though.
Oh, they are coming.
Main convoy.
Incoming second convoy.
Another vehicle coming down the road. Technical
Hey, Mark, will get you
Whoa.
ready.
Focus on second convoy.
AT guys, get AT out. Clear your backs. Make sure.
That's an armor technical with the 50. Watch out.
Armor technical with the 50. Careful.
HQ, this is platoon. Our cover is blown.
Alien, the trigger guy is with you. Tell him to detonate.
I'm not sure where he is, dude. He's not with me.
He's supposed to be there. Send him there. Look for him. He should be
Okay,
there.
I've got him.
The technical has bailed. He's going back to town.
Repeat last HQ.
Any assistance?
I think the general's convoy has stopped somewhere between kill zone 1 and 2. I think they're not moving.
So do they have eyes on the convoy?
Stand by.
Mark what eyes on the convoy? Yes? No?
No convoy.
Okay.
They're gone back. They're gone back to west.
Okay.
Convoy seems to be retreating west. Since we already engaged.
Roger that.
What happened to the explosives on the 8th?
The explosives are in the middle of the road.
Say again? Which convoy where?
Yeah, they have to come up there.
Where do you see?
Push forward and try and engage forward.
I'm back.
Where do you
To je
see?
tak, když důvěříš Ukrajincům, ty vole.
Alfa to posralo, že jo?
Ne, my jsme alfa, vole, bravo. Bravo to posralo. Ukrajinci. Víš, jaká to je prdel poslouchat tu 40?
No, ještě, že ji nemám, vole. A to tady slyším od toho. Druhýho kopce zleva.
To je právě ty vole úplně jenom. To je, who the fuck shot at that convoy? I did!
Bravo, hold position now. Alpha, move to observation 2. Go, go, go.
Roger that.
Roger that.
Blue, let's go, let's go.
Alpha, move to observation 2 first.
Okay,
Bravo, hold
copy,
position.
hold position.
Thank you, Bravo. Jet, Ondra, can you meet me right on the Bravo marker? Stay with Bravo and from my base of fire.
So you guys go.
Right, disengage, get ready to move.
Roger that.
Yeah, not really. We shot the first. So the convoy just ran, basically.
The UKF guys has scared the convoy.
Blue, keep moving. We are going to observation marker 2.
Roger, we'll follow.
UK guys, destroy the. I said the sword.
The Ukrainians.
Set the sword with you.
Yeah.
The fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened there, dude? Right.
Not us, dude.
Keep moving.
From what I've heard on the 40, when the platoon asked to, it sounded like that Ukrainian guy. It has been like, who the fuck has shot? And the Ukrainian was just like, yes, I did.
Disengage, right?
Yeah.
Don't engage.
Alright.
Right, let's start moving.
Okay, let's move in. Oh.
Okay.
I'll go on the approach.
Yeah, let's start moving. Move. Face out a little bit.
Roger that.
I'm closing.
We're making our way back.
Let's move, guys.
Fucking expedite your move to observation fucking 2. I can still hear your fucking guys. Make them move on.
Yeah, we're moving.
He is kinda pissed. Well, this will be interesting. Well, já kurva řekneš zaznám. This will be interesting playback.
Yeah.
At least from what I hear on the radio.
We're just running back now anyway.
You got the long range.
Stomp.
I don't want to run STV again.
I would think that was a close enough one, I guess.
Who was shooting first at the convoy?
One more technical coming out of the sun. Bravo, be careful.
UK, there is no UK boy.
Bravo, not copy.
UKVF or what is their attack?
Yeah, you go ahead.
UCAS, yeah.
Yep.
Yes, continue holding position now.
And that's the...
Where is... Oh,
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
I can hear shooting.
Yeah.
You can do
There's two
it,
shooting
you
there.
fat fuck.
Fat fuck.
Raus, los!
360.
Ein Scheißklade.
HQ, this is Alpha. We have reached observation marker 2.
Understood. Set up on the west and start engaging targets on the town of Vigny.
I can hear a
Bravo,
helicopter.
pull back to observation 2. Link up with Alpha. Go, go, go.
Yeah, it's a motorcycle next to me.
Repeat last, we are engaging the guys at the down wiki.
It is Bravo,
Yes,
not copy.
you are.
Roger that.
Alpha, we are setting up on the west and actually engaging the town
Bravo,
quickly. Let's go.
go to observation 2. Link up with Alpha.
Form up a line. Blue on my right, red on my left.
Bravo.
We'll go up on the fucking mountains and see what we can see there.
Copy, red on me.
Blue, form a line on my right.
Right to the left. We are facing the town now.
Yeah, what's up?
I need
We're
to go.
engaged.
Sorry,
Oh, yeah, it's alright.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us.
See you. Bye.
Yeah.
Guys, bye. See you next Friday.
Alright,
Yeah, yeah.
let's
Yeah.
move southwest.
Uciamo się picie.
Jo, slyšeli Choose.
Sorry.
Okay, we are assaulting we are engaging the town now.
Maybe someone to...
Yeah, I'm picking you up. Oh, okay, not picking up. He despawned. Yeah, he despawned.
Yeah, red coming up. Oh, holy shit. We are really high up, dude.
Yep.
I don't like this.
Citrus, we wanna move up to the next set of the fucking rocks, but I don't think we will be able to retreat properly. No, we can.
It's straight down,
Yeah.
dude. I'll fall again. No.
Don't think about it.
Holy fucking shit. I
Alpha Bravo, once both of you are at observation,
that's
link
just,
up
I guess
together,
we're sliding.
make your way back to the supply location, pick up your fucking swimsuit and go wet. And get out of there.
Okay, I just heard that we should go get out of here. Am I correct?
I think we'll be engaging the town.
You be advised, half of the Alpha guys are stuck inside a rock.
HQ, Alpha guys stuck inside rock speed.
One idiot shot at them, so.
Hey, let's Alpha try and get a suitable position and suitable
Oh
position
shit,
facing
behind
down
us,
and
behind
get
us.
engaged the town.
This
Behind.
guy with flashlight.
Where?
Oh,
I saw enemy patrol south.
Yeah, I got visual.
How far?
About 100 meters.
If you have NVGs, I'm pointing on them.
Yep, put it on. Hey.
AR set up.
A bunch of guys in Alpha struck
Get
HQ.
eyes on the guys south of
It is
us.
Bravo, we in position, observer 2.
Understood Bravo, move to supplies marker where we inserted and start wearing diving suit. Go.
Copy.
Okay, no.
Alpha and platoon are covering. You are weapons free, I repeat, you are weapons free. Kill all enemies.
Hey, guys, we are weapons free. We can engage targets.
Alpha, I want you to
Don't
shift
engage
west
that
by
guy.
100 meters to the next set of rocks.
Don't engage
Move it
that
closer
guy
to
yet.
support
Let
Bravo.
him
Roger that.
roll up a little more.
The terrain is kind of unfavorable.
They are quite far.
Hey guys, open fire on the
That's the
guys
point.
with the fucking
Down?
flashlight patrols and shit, and also the town. Blue
Roger,
set
okay.
up here.
You're clear for the flashlight guy over there, wherever he is.
Do you guys even see anything? Just open fire.
Copy that.
No.
They just gone behind the trees.
Okay. Wait for him to, okay, there he is. Wait for him to pop out, and then if you can engage, then engage, otherwise don't.
No, because we are engaging them. We are suppressing them. Let's go.
There's just one dude. Okay.
Okay, that
Just one
There's
dude
Bravo
right
right
there.
at the vehicle.
and one behind this house. Right
Yeah,
here.
it's okay, guys.
Kotu and Rainer,
AR's open
get on
fire
that
on
guy.
the town, please.
You can start engaging now. Kotu and Rainer.
Alpha, we're getting
let
enemies
me-
pursuing us from the
everyone
southeast. If we can divert some guys that way, that's great.
Go, eyes up.
On the town. Suppressing the town.
Yeah, confirm.
Negative visual on any contact.
Copy. Try and see if you guys can get them. We're just making some noise here.
Bravo, we are covering your retreat. Let us know when you're at the site.
Yes, Bravo, copy.
Loading.
There's one more guy
Keep up the fire.
Alpha,
We
retreat
might
to
be able
supplies. Go.
Alright, we are actually
Platoon is
retreating
got
down.
cover.
Alright, red peel off first. Blue, covering fire.
Roger, red, disengage.
Copy that. Coming back.
I'm killing gem cover. Okay, red,
Blue, we've got four contacts at the western edge of the town.
Red moving from the east. Copy that. We are moving down here.
Roger that, red.
Kutu, pojď.
Red, let's start moving.
We're going to supply
Lightning, come.
Lightning, let's go. Lightning, disengage. Let's go.
Confirm, on my way.
Citrus, we're going to moving to supplies from behind us.
Oh, Roger, right.
Okay, we're going up. Moving up.
Roger that.
Let's go north.
Hey, good. You see the road heading west from the town?
Right on your back. I just put IR on me.
Alpha, retreat to supplies. Go.
Yeah, Alpha,
Alpha retreating.
Alright, Blue.
Okay, Red, let's space out since it's dark and so
We're not all
space out a
convinced
lot.
that way.
Bravo, what is your current location?
Yeah. How many? We just have 4 left.
Bravo in position, observer.
Just,
Observer 1,
Yeah.
okay. Continue moving to
Let's
supplies.
go.
Alpha and Platoon are coming to you.
We have to move back to supplies first.
Red, Alpha, take point. Red, I'm sorry, Red,
Sorry?
take point and keep moving to supplies.
Can I turn off the bike engine?
Shouldn't fucking leave
Fuck it.
It's annoying. Yeah. Just leave it. And yeah, get your strobes on if you can. Where's my strobe? Okay, fuck it. Let's move. Moving north.
Copy that. On your 6.
Yeah, it's spread out a little bit along on the street.
Alpha, disengage. Continue moving to the supplies marker. No need to take the northern approach. Western approach is clear. Platoon is moving there already. Expedite. Go, go, go.
Roger that. We have already taken the northern approach and we'll try and make good time sprinting double time.
Understood, understood. Double time that motherfucker. Drop
which
ammo
way?
and shit if you need to get them.
Down the road.
Good copy. Alright guys, we're double timing back to the supplies. We could
Wrong
move straight
radio.
on the line if you guys are low on
Wrong
staff.
radio. What? You're transmitting on long range, you idiot.
What's our current objective?
We are currently falling back to the supplies. We are double timing sprint. If you guys are heavy, drop some ammo or whatever extra loot you guys have. So we're probably not gonna take contact again.
Roger.
Double time, red,
So we're
double time.
expecting.
Yeah, sprint.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That was sad.
Yeah, I mean.
Only because of few Ukrainian guys.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bit of a shitfest. I hope it wasn't bad idea to keep our sub like
Bravo.
that
Once you're
that
at
high.
supply, get your
Not really, I
diving
don't
gear,
think I saw,
exit from the
it's
south
just
of
they start
SDV
getting
drop off,
shot at,
keep
so they-
swimming to the west.
I mean, they
Take
responded,
your
then they got
submarine and
getting
keep go
shot at.
retreating west, okay?
I don't know.
We'll
Maybe
see.
should not
Bravo
have
must
placed those mines. I
take
will know in the debrief. What
the
happened.
weapon before and move in water, yes?
So we are
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we are
go to
retreating. We
supplies,
are falling back.
Take your diving gear and keep swimming west. Retreat. Alpha ETA.
Approximately 2 minutes.
Understood. We are covering somewhere around observation 1 position for you. Once you move, we'll move with you.
We stop for a stamp break and then the red.
Alright.
That should be fine.
Oh no, wait, hold on, we can't go this way. This is too steep.
Cycle back a little bit.
Seriously?
Yeah.
This is vertical.
We'll have to go back.
Just a little bit.
I don't think that's too steep.
Let's keep going. We'll add the slide movement next time.
No, we might die. Let's not risk it. Let's go. We're going around. Same way.
Platoon, we've got some small problem. The path we were taking was too steep. We have to go around from observation 1 and circle back to supplies.
Do you or we can just
Fuck, where are you currently?
SVD maybe. SDV. Go all the way north.
We are currently 100 meters west of supplies. East, sorry.
Understood. We're south. You come link up with us and let's go move.
Hold on.
No, just we
Roger that.
go behind.
We need our
we go
diving
from-
gears at this.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we can't, without the diving gear, we can't retreat.
Oh,
Let's stop
right,
wasting
okay.
time, let's go, September.
Okay. Go.
Check map.
Copy. Moving.
Oh god.
Keep going.
I have to go.
Yeah, dude, it's alright. Yep.
Titaki?
Sudden drop
Go
of
from the left.
sudden drop of FPS,
Yeah. Target. Something's blowing up, I guess.
or something is being spawned.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay,
You
down
guys are
ahead.
lagging all over the place.
We are on 032070, so
There's one guy there on the rock.
It
Okay,
is Bravo,
Alien, we should bound around the.
take
We should set up someone watching the down and
before.
Red
Okay,
Red can watch.
set
You
up
guys can move down.
360 and cover the area. We will come to you, okay?
Red
Secure the area, set up 360.
Right, they don't have any night vision.
Alright, so I'm here.
Alpha's north of you, platoon.
Yeah, let's go. Keep moving down the hill.
What's that?
Right, platoon, let's you guys can stay behind us. Get out. Alright, let's go.
Okay, let the sliding begin.
You can't slide.
Did you not see me last time?
Hey, let's talk in more running, guys. Come on. We got an entire country after us after failing to kill the assassin. Shit, get out.
Was he a president or a general? I don't know.
Important boy.
You can just say what country.
What's this fuck boy?
Heli.
Yeah, yeet!
Stay low.
Space out, space out.
Hey, red, hold perimeter of 1 south while blue changes their equipment.
Roger.
Red hold here.
Red hold here. We are holding back for the others.
It
Let's have
is
two guys on the left,
Bravo,
two guys on
we
the
hold
right.
positions, bottom
Watching
right.
south.
Yes, you
Red,
hold
I think you
position.
guys
Alpha
are
and platoon are coming to you, don't worry.
fucking a little too far from the supplies. You guys can move another 50 meters north.
Yo, let's go. Keep
Yes,
moving.
Wolfman.
Keep moving north. Keep moving. Get out of here.
There's some serious shit for up
All
there.
elements are at supplies. All elements are at supplies. Evacuating now.
Zigzag, citrus, zigzag.
Yeah, guys, zigzag out of here. Fuck this.
Okay, ladies, pick your shit and we're out of here!
Suicide.
Give grenade.
That's the saddest fire of ever.